Warning, this video is not the greatest tutorial in the world, so if you want to actually learn, don't watch this video. Have you ever wanted to try screen printing but absolutely didn't want to deal with emulsion? Well, here I am to assist you, because I hate dealing with chemicals. Now, granted, you will need a Cricut or any cutting machine for this matter. If you don't have one, you could possibly order a custom vinyl stencil online, or I don't know if that's a thing, or just cut it strategically with an X-Acto knife. When you're making your vinyl design, for the love of God, flip it vertically, because we're gonna stick it to the opposite side of the screen, and I fucked up it. I didn't do that, but it's okay because it's just an image. But if you have words for your design, then maybe you're gonna want to flip it vertically, or else it's gonna be like reversed, and your words are gonna be backwards. So yeah, you're gonna need some vinyl, which is fairly cheap on Amazon or Michaels. I get the Cricut vinyl because it's all I know. And yeah, and you're just gonna peel off the Cricut thing. Yeah, I like to use the setting at Vinyl Plus. I don't know what that means, but it's always a smooth peeling process. And then we're gonna get the transfer paper. We're gonna put it on my bed, or your bed, or any clothes, just because we want to make it less tacky, so that when we transfer the tape, it won't immediately stick to the thing. So when you're doing this, you're gonna want to do it like very strategically, because if you don't, there's gonna be air bubbles, and then when you transfer it, it's not gonna be great. This is actually the second time I'm doing this design, because I kind of fucked up on the first one because I was too eager, and then I was like, I'm just gonna do it again, but this time record it. So now I'm taking off the backing of the vinyl, and I have to do it slowly, very strategically, just so that I don't miss any of the little things that are just by themselves. And then we're gonna get a screen. I think this one's like 24 by 30, I don't really know. And we're gonna stick it on the back side, not the inside part, the back side, because the other side, you're gonna stick it where you're not squeegeeing on that side. Okay, yeah, great. So you're gonna want to do this very carefully, so that you don't get any air bubbles and it fucks it up. That's the last thing you want after all your hard work. That's the last thing you want to suffer from, because that's what happened to me the night before I did this. And then we're gonna put tape on the screen board, because if you don't, when you go to paint it, it's gonna go through that, because it's not like emulsion. You're still so we gotta make sure that screen is completely covered, so no ink gets out from that area. And you're gonna need a squeegee, some clamps, a sweater or whatever the fuck you have, and the screen that you made, and gloves, which I didn't use, but I highly advise using gloves. So we're gonna flatten out the sweater. My boyfriend advised me to use cardboard just now, but I didn't, so maybe you should use cardboard. And then we're gonna clamp the screen onto the table. And we're gonna get an apron too, because it gets a little messy, and the last thing you want is to get paint on your shit. You also want to have enough paint on your board so that it reaches all the way down, because as you can see, I fucked up the first time, but I revived it the second time. You're not gonna want to do it more than 3 times. Preferably, I would say do it no more than 2 times, because if you do it 3 times, it might be too much ink and it's not gonna be great. And it's going to take a long time to dry before you heat press it. And then you're going to wash the screen, because you have to. If you don't do it immediately after, it's going to dry up, and you're not going to be... I think the screen is going to be unusable or some shit like that. But also use cold water, because if you use hot water, it's going to really cure on the screen. And then that screen is shit. And I have these emulsion sheets, ready emulsion sheets that I burned. And so I'm just making little stars. This is where I definitely should have used cardboard. I feel like it would have been a better experience. But maybe I'll make a separate video for the emulsion sheets. And then you could either air dry it, or use a heat gun to dry the process before you do the heat press. Another thing, you're gonna need a heat press, or you can use the heat gun. But that's gonna take a while and you might burn it during the curing time and fuck your shit up, but it's possible. It's very possible. You just have to do it very strategically. Look at my socks. They're Panama. Anyways, I do this at 350 degrees for 30 seconds twice. And this is just some extra shit I did because I just wanted it to be a little bit more pizzazzy. I started to learn how to embroider, so I'm still learning. This is like my second day doing it. But yeah, I don't know, this probably wasn't a great like video for this occasion, but I'll be releasing this sweater and plenty more on August 1st, so check it out, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.